And welcome back. Toastmasters International is a not-for-profit organization fostering confidence and imparting public speaking skills. Within a supportive community or corporate setting, members craft and present speeches, engage in impromptu discussions, and provide constructive feedback. Joining us now to provide more is the Area Director of District 119 at Toastmasters International, Lisa Rodriguez. And Lisa, glad to have you. And when we talk about public speaking and we talk about being out there in front of that audience, Toastmasters does a great job of really preparing people for the world outside.
Yes, it does, Darren. And thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here to speak about Toastmasters, and it really, truly does provide so much benefit for the members and the guests and the audience, because what happens is people come in and they think, I am so afraid to speak in public. I don't know what I'm going to do here. And we just give them the confidence and the skills to build upon who they are and what they like to speak about.
Well, you know, the funny part is I get people tell me all the time, oh, you talk in front of people all the time. It's easy. You stand up there and you read and you say, and I'm like, it's not as easy as you think. Public speaking is not as easy. And for a lot of people, it becomes a situation where they just want to crawl up under a rock and just say, listen, I don't want to do this. But you get people out of the rock and really in front and talk to us about what are some of the things and the methods that you use to really getting people to become more comfortable in the public sector of being able to speak and articulate themselves.
Absolutely. Well, we have a few different methods here. First of all, getting to the meetings is the first thing, and we have means of getting there. So you have to take the first step. I want to do this. I want to be better. And then you come in, and it is the safest environment that you can imagine. So people come in and they tell us a little bit, and it could be just a one-on-one conversation, because most people want to just sit in the back of the room and they don't want to deal with anything. They just want to understand. Many people are really in there all hands in. But a lot of people come in and they're like, hey, I just got a promotion at my job, or I'm doing a speech for a wedding. I have to do an honorable mention, and I don't even know where to start, and I am deathly afraid. So we get their goals and we kind of understand why they're there. And we have a very, very structured meeting that everybody is on an even playing field, and we go right through it. And we start with just kind of opening up the meeting with a joke, just to kind of relax the atmosphere, and everyone gets kind of comfortable with each other, and they watch speeches of other people that have prepared. And then we have something called table topics, where we ask impromptu questions, and if you're coming for the first time, you can get involved or not get involved. So everybody kind of gets to relax and understand safe environment. That's the goal here.
And when we talk about safe environments, we know we're coming out of COVID, and some people say we're still in. We are, and we still are. But the heavy part, as we know it, seems to be behind us. Talk to us about where you are by going online, because there are some people who still want the online option.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's interesting that you say that, because Toastmasters has really, truly taken a stance during COVID, and many of our clubs really expanded tremendously because people weren't understanding the online world, and they wanted to be able to do a presentation like you and I are doing right now and have a conversation and make it seem personal. So they were really thriving to go in that direction to find out, how do I make myself better? So at this point, what we have is we have online clubs, we have clubs that are in person, and we have a lot of clubs that are hybrid, where they do a little bit of both.
You're the area director for District 119. And for somebody who doesn't know where District 119 is, talk to us about 119 and where you're located.
Okay, honorably. So I have the District 119. So I'm located in Suffolk County, Long Island. However, District 119 spans from Lower Manhattan all the way out to Eastern Long Island. So that includes everything in between. We're talking Lower Manhattan, Brooklyn, all of Queens, all of Nassau, and all of Suffolk. So we have a very, very wide span here. Matter of fact, our district has 87 clubs. There's over almost 2,000 members, about 1,900 members at this point, and there's something for everybody here.
Yeah, you got a great amount of diversity. How's that contributing to the community?
Yes, the diversity is fabulous. Now, just think about the areas. So we're from Manhattan all the way out to Eastern Long Island. So we have all different professional levels. I mean, we have people that are come to the club sometimes and they're like, "Hey, I remember this one gentleman, he said, "I'm a mechanic and I have to speak to the customers and I am not good at speaking and I don't know what to do." And we helped him. And then we have people that come in and they're an executive at a big firm and they have to deliver major speeches flawlessly, and we help them and everybody in between.
And when we talk about speeches, that's one component of what you actually do. But there's a little bit more than just public speaking that goes on at Toastmasters.
Absolutely. Well, there is a lot that goes on at Toastmasters. We actually have an online digital program, which for people who are not into the whole online thing, and there are a lot, you can print out our workbook, and that's exactly what it is. It's a workbook, and it takes you from beginning to end. So you come in, you take a survey. There's all different paths, and we call them paths, but they're like booklets. And basically, they're leadership, motivational speaking. There's so many, there's humorous speaking. There's delivering strategic information. There are so many different styles. There's something for everybody. And you go into your path, and they give you a little online or reading workshop to do, and they talk to you about what it looks like to compose the speech, what kind of information would be valuable, and then you put your speech together, you come in and you give it a shot in your safe environment. And then you have your other Toastmasters that are also all different levels, education levels, professional levels, and they help you make it better.
So give me a quick, break it down for me like this. So say, for instance, I come in, I learn, I graduate, I'm speaking now. Now, I want to continue to advance. What are the levels of advancement that you have for somebody that says, okay, I mastered this level, now what do I do next?
Okay. Well, what you said graduate, and that's interesting because I joined Toastmasters about 6 years ago, and I'm still graduating. Everybody graduates all the time because you're just moving on up. You can come in and just learn how to do your speech for the wedding that you're going to be in. You're the maid of honor, you're the best man, you're the mother of the bride, father of the bride, uncle of the bride, aunt of the bride, doesn't matter. You can come in, learn your speech, and keep it moving, or you can take a path like I did, and many of us have done, where you just completely embrace Toastmasters and you just want to keep moving to the next level and the next level. And basically, so like I was saying before, so let's say somebody comes in and they're like, okay, I want to speak like a leader. This is going to affect me in my life, my job, whatever your goal is. They come in and they pick the leadership path. You go through the path, you do your speeches, and you finish it. You can now go to a next path. So your membership doesn't end when you reach your goal. It ends when you decide that it ends. So then you can move forward. You can move forward not only in your speeches and your presenting skills, but you can also move forward in advancement within this amazing international company. And like I said, or actually I think you said it in the beginning, Toastmasters is international. There's 270,000 members internationally, over 144 countries. So we're everywhere. We are everywhere. And
do you have the opportunity of going from state to state, or country to country, and engaging with different Toastmasters?
absolutely, absolutely. I remember one time I was on a business trip and I was in California, and somebody had mentioned to me that was there. We got into the Toastmaster conversation. They said, "Why don't you come for a visit to the club?" So I did. I just went out there and checked it out. We all have the same structure, just different people and different elements.
Lisa from District 119, she is the Toastmasters, well, I should say, Director of District 119 for Toastmasters International. And we thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Daren, for having me. And there's a local club. All you have to do is log on to Toastmasters District 119 and put your zip code in. For $120, it'll get you through the whole year, and we'd love to have you. And you guests are always welcome for free, as many clubs as you want to come and visit.
All right. Well, in case you missed it now, you want more information, go ahead and visit the website at District 119 tm.org. And there you can find out how you can become a Toastmaster, work on your public speaking skills. And I may need a couple of refresher classes myself. I don't know.